Hey everybody, I'm Adrian Ion.
And I'm Taylor Ion.
And we're Braised and Glazed. And we're Snackin Yakkin with Big Ben Kennedy.
Aren't they just the cutest? They nailed that on the first take. If the first take ignores 3 other takes, they nailed it on the first take. Now, you guys are great. This is Adrian and this is Taylor. And they are Braised and Glazed here in Charleston, South Carolina. Technically, I guess a food truck, you would say, or a food trailer, a food establishment.
Technically, it's a concession trailer.
Concession
I think
trailer.
That's what they name it.
That's what it says on the paper.
We call ourselves a food truck.
I mean, honestly, it's on wheels and it gets to the places where all the food trucks in town go.
That's right.
And it's a lot of fun.
We sit in traffic just like everybody
That's
else.
right.
So,
We're just like everyone else.
So you guys reached out to me. Hey, we wanted to come on the show, which is...
Actually, Dan, who's going to be on, tagged us in your food truck post.
Oh, really?
He did. It's all Dan, which is why he's also here too.
Nice. Okay, so
Otherwise
Dan, you'll
he
meet
wouldn't be
Dan in
here.
second half.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people here today. We were going to have more, but the cheerleading squad didn't show.
Unfortunately,
So-
Grandma Cheryl couldn't make it.
Cars broke down,
Yeah,
church.
Their food truck doesn't have wheels. So here we are. They reached out to me. Dan tagged her to reach out to me, and here we finally are. This has been a back and forth, going back and forth, but I drive past them quite a bit. They're at a neighborhood little bar around the corner from where I live, and so I drive past them, and I actually recently got a chance to stop over, and I recorded you making something that we're going to try here today. So later when we get to that and you explain that, I'll be able to show the video at the same time, because this is a show. This isn't just a podcast, it's a television show.
So well produced.
Thank you. I mean, I'm no Food Network, mind you, but I'm trying.
That would probably get cut out.
No, it won't, because he was a
He
producer for
actually-
it. That's why we're going to go
actually
ahead.
worked.
Yeah.
He gave us the okay.
Can we tag Food Network?
Right? We'll see.
He's like, no.
Don't bring it up.
Don't even say it.
So no, but so they so we had we had finally gotten this together, and it was really cool. Found out that we know a lot of similar people, so how our paths hadn't crossed to this point was pretty interesting. But I'm glad that they did, and I'm glad that we got a chance to. It's funny, most guests, we do a lot of emailing back and forth, or a lot of direct messaging back and forth, or a lot of text messaging back and forth. You and we called each other, and we must have talked.
It was 2 hours.
For almost 2 hours the first time.
It was a 2-hour conversation, and I was laughing so hard while like giving kids their dinner while he's on a shift. I gave a kids dinner, I changed them, and gave them a bath the whole time we were on the phone. And I was like, sorry, Ben, hold on.
But see, here's the thing. Like, I'm not, it's not a problem for me because
it was great.
It's like she's a talker and I'm a talker and I have a talk show. So thank God.
It's worked out.
Like, I never worry about that. Like,
Yeah.
because sometimes with guests, you got to pull it out of them.
You
Like,
just never
if I were
know.
just sitting with this quiet guy, we would just, it would be
staring
like,
at each other.
right, just, all right, bud, come on, work with me here. No, No, he was very, when I met him on the truck, very, very personable, very forthcoming with the info and everything. So I had no doubt that you two were going to be a great time. And so far, we've had a great time. We've got some drinks here that she has her, please.
Double
we got a few drinks.
Now this you brought from Low Tide.
Yeah.
Correct.
Which, Low Tide, Sam, previous guest. Nice to see you, Sam. Toasted sesame rice lager. It's called Low Tide.
This is their collab with Quay
Quay.
Yeah, which is also on James.
Yeah.
One of his favorite places to eat. I have like legitimately like levitated and like hallucinated from all the Szechuan there, so I can't eat there.
It's a little too spicy for her,
It'll
but-
get
You say
you.
Quay.
Yeah, it's on
right.
James Island.
It's attached to the pourhouse, right across from the Terrace Theater.
Yes.
Yeah, cheers.
But they did a collab, and we had to work, so we missed it.
But we are at Poorhouse quite a bit for their Sunday brunch farmers market.
Oh, that is good.
Tasty, huh? So shout out to
That
Low
is
Tide.
very good. Oh my gosh, that's like too good.
Toasted sesame rice lager. Good job, guys.
So they had that and along with a bite. I think it was beef cheek, braised beef
But that
cheek.
toasted, it's got
comes
that
in.
great.
Bite to it.
Yeah, but it's what is it reminding me of? There's something to it that I like about it that Oh, it's almost like a brown ale, like a nut brown ale. That's
Yeah.
what it tastes that nuttiness
So
to
good.
it. When I guess you toast the sesame, it's very good.
Yeah, everything they
is.
do is good.
So
So so we get to the origins of the food truck. I think you had told me that you kind of tried to start it during the pandemic, like in the best move ever.
We actually started at House of Brews, which is
Mm-hmm.
why we kind of have like a little bit of a residency there.
Okay.
So we started as a pop-up, and the first place we ever served was House of Brews.
Okay.
And so it got wildly popular. We were there quite often, and then once we had the food truck, we had a residency there every Friday night.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in what year?
2021, I think.
Oh, okay, so just
yeah.
after, kind of
Yeah.
tail end.
Well,
Where
we
most of us-
do it by like when our kids were born. So I was like 8 months pregnant with
Right.
Delilah, and I worked as a pop-up with you, and then gave birth, and she was on the truck with us in like a little car seat, and
Yeah.
we were doing it. So whenever Delilah was born, it was October 2021.
Yeah, but I had a full-time job, and I kind of did this on the side, and I actually modeled it after there was another pop-up at the time, Pub Fair.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So,
Oh, they're back now?
Yeah, they have a concession trailer as
There you
well.
go,
But,
excellent.
but just flat tops and coolers and 2 10x10 tents, and did that for a while until
You got more going on than that now.
A little bit.
I do, yeah. So then I went, I got the trailer in 2022, and then I had to go full time with it. That's what I wanted to anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
that's what I want to
because-
do with this.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just
Believe you me, it's a dream come true for me if it happens.
now having 2 young kids, it just allows us to be more flexible, be there with them in the morning, and I'm doing a lot more lunches now, so I could be with them at night.
So is your lunch spot House of Brews as well, or do you go other places? Like, you ever find yourself down MUSC Greenway or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're usually there once a week.
Okay,
2 locations, the Horseshoe and the Greenway.
got you.
We also do lunch up in North Charleston at the shipyards, like over
Gotcha,
to
yeah.
The
Celadon
Celadon
Warehouse.
warehouse lunches.
Yeah.
Those are great.
We're there every second Thursday of the month, and I do some other, like a logistics company, and
Or neighborhoods like Kiowa River. We pretty
Yeah.
much, I mean, I do all the scheduling, so selfishly I'm like, keep it within this like
Right.
so I can, but like having a concession trailer and like through traffic and driving farther
Right.
means he's coming home later. All the same
Yeah.
things as anyone else
mean-
struggles with, but we try to keep it pretty local, and there's
Yeah.
a high demand locally usually too.
Oh, yeah,
So
oh, yeah.
we have a pretty good like resident like need, especially craving crunch wraps. And so
Yep.
where do you go? How can I get it? And how soon can you be here?
That's right.
Yeah, I don't go out to Somerville or Goose Creek or anything. There's a lot of food trucks out of there.
Okay.
They come this way, and I see them on the Greenway and stuff. So I usually tend to stick to Charleston, North Charleston, and Mount Pleasant.
Well, see, and that's what they say is, the joy of being your own boss. I mean, you get a chance to do stuff like that. You can plan your schedule. You can do stuff like that. I mean,
Sure.
most people I
Yep.
know who have their own business, that's the thing that they love about it the most is
Right.
they control their start time. They control their vacation times.
Yeah.
Me, I got to put in, I got to do all that stuff in my grind.
And we get to go where people want us to go. So, unlike a brick and mortar right now, we get to go where the demand is. So, I mean, we've talked about it so many times.
Brick and mortars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the same concept. It would be something else, probably a
Right.
lunch
Yeah.
or cafe or something.
just
See,
but-
even Donut Daddy was talking about it.
Yeah.
And he's the winner. Dave
my
Magdeburger is the
gosh.
winner of your guys' chili
We can't wait to
dog
see
eating
you
contest.
come back for the chili dog
Yeah.
contest.
couple
He
weeks.
said I think he said he did 11, and this year he's planning on doing 12 to really
Did he
seal
do
it.
11?
11 in 10 minutes.
I
Yeah.
thought he did more than that.
No, he said
No.
12, and I said, "You crazy?" And he said, pain. He said, "Pain is the path to victory." So he's an interesting dude.
He
He's
He
a
is.
lacrosse
He's
player.
Fabulous.
He's
Yeah,
a
and
lacrosse
he's
player,
an
and he just has
athlete
that.
across
Yeah,
the
he has that
board.
mindset.
Totally.
But he talked about if he did a brick and mortar, he was talking about a place like Turbo Cone, which in honesty is pretty much like what you guys are doing.
I mean,
it's a brick and mortar with like an outdoor seating area and all that. So
Right.
I think what
we
he
have
wants.
a very specific vision if we were going to do
Yeah,
any type
He
of
doesn't
brick
want
and
like a
mortar.
sit-in place. He wants a
Yeah.
sit-out place.
Yeah.
Which is really just bringing it off the truck. I mean,
Right, pretty
basically.
much.
You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what a lot of people, I mean, there's so much overhead to a
Yeah.
brick and mortar, and
Yeah.
like rent's expensive, everything's, but staffing is an issue. So
That's true too.
it's hard to maintain staff, and then you end up being there all the time. So you're basically, you moved into the place just,
Right.
you know, and then you never see your family,
Right.
and you know,
Yeah.
so. Not saying never, but just in the near future, while the girls, our daughters are this young, I don't foresee us doing
Well, plus
anything.
we love it. I mean,
Yeah,
we,
I mean,
we have not. and
traffic
when I
or
say
no
we, I mean-
traffic, we still
Yeah.
we
I
like
mean,
to.
I still work with him on the truck like when I can for lunches. So I'm still on. I mean, I was on full time when we started, and I help him out when we can. And honestly, just like still love it. I mean, the community,
Yeah.
the people, especially
Yeah.
where we pop up like regularly. We see regulars. They know
Yep.
us. They love our rotating menu, and it's just so amazing to like build a community of people and have them come back and say like, why don't you have hummus on the menu? And then like we have
Right.
hummus the next week and then we don't see them. Like, or like we've just like gotten like that's how we met Dan. Like that's how we've met like
You'll
all,
meet Dan in the second half.
You'll see Dan soon. It's just like we have loyal people who like love us and we love them, and
When I
great.
was at House of Brews, I was like, I didn't record any people. Like I said, don't worry, I'm not getting you on camera. As they were standing outside, and I kind of caught the exterior of your truck and everything. And I was asking, I was like, you ever had this before? And it was like 75-25 yes to no. So you do have a lot of regulars in that spot.
Yeah,
People were like,
we have
oh
a lot
yeah,
more.
oh yeah.
Like there's a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of families coming in. Like the seasons too, because that place is mostly like an outdoor spot too. So like as the seasons change,
Yeah.
but that place was loaded with regulars when we first started. Like it was our community.
Yeah, so now it kind of grew to like people come on their golf carts from the neighborhoods around,
Just do
or
like to-go orders.
or we meet them at the Greenway or wherever we're popped up, and they're like, "Oh, I see you. I lived right down the street, so they end up coming there."
Gotcha.
And then we're at Low Tide a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or, we're at well, it's kind of interesting. When I first started, this concept was geared towards breweries.
Well,
right?
yeah.
I think 90% of the places where we used to, set up and serve was breweries. Now it's probably like 10. Really, Low Tide is the only brewery we go.
And House of Brews. If
Well,
you look
House
at-
of Brews,
but
like Odyssey
they're not a
Bottle
brewery
Shop.
per se. They're a
Yeah, they're like
They don't
they're a
sell
tap house.
food.
Yeah.
But they don't sell
don't
food,
they?
yeah.
They carry everybody else's stuff.
correct.
They don't
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, they don't brew.
Right, they
on
don't
the-
brew on
yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Right.
But so we used to go like Munkle, all the brewery
Two
road
Roads.
over
I
there.
heard of
Snafu.
Munkle. They're having a comedy.
Bevy
They have a
Bennett.
comedy
Oh, do
open
they?
mic night at Munkle.
I
keep
love
wanting to
their
go.
beers.
Their beer is
Yeah,
Okay,
great.
yeah.
I have to check it out.
That place, that whole kind of brewery district
yeah.
is very brewery district.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and we call it the drunk bus. But
Well, nobody goes there
whatever
to
it's
eat.
called, nobody's there
Right,
to eat. They're
right.
like on their little tour, or they go to have a few drinks and they go somewhere to eat because that's an also big culinary hub over there. And I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it just got to a point where like, we're just gonna stay like where people really love to come get our
Yeah.
food, and we like to be, So it's
I do like more apartment buildings and
Yeah.
HOA pool parties and that kind of stuff.
That's
so.
pretty cool.
yeah.
So the thing, as you're only the second, I guess, food truck I've really talked to so far, the thing about that is, do you have? I'm trying to figure out how the easiest way to word this, I guess. So, do you worry about like people in your lane, somebody's doing barbecue, somebody's doing Italian, so do you find yourself like roadie rolls? You really strive to do something very interesting. So roadie rolls being roadie rolls. And not a lot of people are going to really come through and try and do that. So it's kind of like, if you get in and you make the name, and then everybody else is like, well, I can't do that now, because that's what
That's
I've kind
a
of
really
noticed.
good question.
Yeah.
Well, there is a few trucks out there that are not like categorized as barbecue
Or not one
as,
set cuisine
like
on
fried or
purpose.
whatever.
Right,
so
right.
basically, this whole concept was just all the stuff her and I miss from back home, or stuff we love
Now,
to
where's
eat.
back home?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it was just like every time we're out eating and we're like, well, this is tasty, whatever, put that in the memory bank and then try to recreate it or try to put our own twist to it. And like if you look at our menu, it's not, it's just categories.
Yeah.
And in that category, it's a rotating, so.
Still
like
that pop-up mentality. Where
Right.
it's like,
Totally.
So there's
Right.
like, especially when it's 100 degrees outside and 100% humidity, people are like I don't
We're
eat.
serving cold stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I have
we're
cold
not
stuff.
gonna,
dishes.
or
dips
we have
and
options for a bunch of cold stuff.
we're gonna do a
Yeah.
little
Or
cold
something.
reps, and we're gonna do
pasta
right.
salads,
Yeah.
cold dips,
Yeah,
or
but
anything
it's
like
not.
that.
A lot of people are like, "Well, what kind of food truck are you?" Well, it's
Everyone thinks if you're,
yeah,
everyone
they're
thinks
like,
we're
barbecue or
donuts.
because of the name, right?
Which is great because like part of me is like
But-
maybe for April Fools or something we should or
We're totally gonna do like
we're gonna
barbecue
do like a
between
barbecue
donuts.
donut
Oh,
situation
yes.
like on a
Oh,
special
yes.
just to like please everyone. But
You gotta.
I
do
mean
that.
we got it. It's but
It-
no we I think when we first came here and figured it out we were like listen, what do we like to eat? What do we miss? And so basically anything that goes on our menu, there is either a memory or food that we've shared or
Like
some
that.
type of thing from our relationship. I can tell you what those memories are like
Oh, that's sweet.
any time of the week.
I like that.
So like the Crunch Wrap, which is our like it has like a cult following. I mean that's ultimately just from like my drunken nights in college.
Right.
But I mean,
And I never
and
had a Crunch
he
Wrap.
had never had a Crunch Wrap, which was I think,
I
just-
grew up in the city where we didn't really. There was a Taco Bell, but not near me. And when
Gotcha.
I got late night Mexican food, I was like a
a grandma in the kitchen.
authentic Mexican.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
then she's like,
I was like, well,
you should-
mine is
you
a
should put
little
a-
different than your story.
Yeah.
But I was like, I dare you to make a Crunch Wrap in our apartment. Like, I was craving it, don't want to go to Taco Bell. And he was making food all the time, like really just, this is when we were struggling with portions as well.
Yeah, I was making everything very
He was
large.
making food for like a 6-person family, and it's just us. And so, but it did take a while to like kind of figure out the ratio because the Crunch Wrap situation.
Yeah.
and
is-
finding the correct size tortillas
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
rather
So it did take a
large.
few times
Yeah.
to perfect it, but once he made the one that we sell, which is not like the Taco Bell one,
No.
it's completely different. It like blows people's minds. Like it is so the flavor combination, the interest and thought behind like the ingredients and being thoughtful about like this is part of the crunch and this like tomato and just lettuce don't stay well, so I need to figure out the different combinations. So
Right.
I mean, we also are very cognizant of like who eats our food. So we're trying to be like vegan, in an option,
Right.
vegetarian, gluten-free, like that kind of thing. And so actually, we did end up we had lamb and beef in the combination.
The first iteration of it was beef and lamb, and it was delicious.
It was so good.
But
Oh,
then
yeah.
we found out people are allergic to
Definitely allergic
lamb.
to lamb.
lamb
Really?
meat,
Yes,
to
we
lemon
find out
juice.
a lot of
Knock
weird.
on wood.
I know.
Yeah.
No,
We
I say
find out a
I
lot
hope
of
I
weird
never
allergies.
discover a food allergy
Yeah.
on this show because I'll try anything, and I think I've eaten just about everything in this
Right.
life so
Yeah.
far, and so far so good.
Yeah.
Right.
But man, what I go for, I mean, I'll do anything.
Totally.
I'll eat anything anybody brings.
I mean, anything that sounds interesting, like I will definitely
yeah.
try.
So I was like, I hope I don't ever
But we
develop
wanted
one. That's
to,
going to really
like,
handicap this whole process.
cater it. No.
No.
Snackin and yakkin with the exception of, like, there's an
And then
asterisk.
you
The
run a-
ampersand is now an asterisk. Snackin, asterisk, yakkin.
You run a list of all the things.
Right, right.
Mostly Yakkin. No, we want people to love our food, so we've found out a lot of information from our communities. We take, criticism and feedback, and
Yeah.
we just took out the lamb. It's just as delicious and great,
Yeah, you
but
can't
Gotcha.
tell. But again,
but
it's
50-50s, they do it in a lot of cooking shows where they do the beef and the sausage, and there's something about that combination for a lot of people where they kind of mix two things. It's kind of like a turducken sandwich. Now, they mix two
I don't like
things.
turducken.
I've never had it.
I don't like a turducken.
What guest is going to bring it?
Daria, I did say I would
around the
try anything,
holidays,
but
maybe.
Around the holidays, we're sitting here snacking on turducken. Like what? No, but yeah, so that's really cool. Like I said, attached to a memory and it being personal touches
Yeah.
like
Right.
that is the best story.
Yeah.
I would never lose that. I wouldn't start creating things that the public wants, just be like, you know what?
Well,
Well, no, with an exception.
well, here's
What does the public call for?
No, we have done full like menus of something. So like we did a full
Oh.
Chicago menu.
Oh,
So
okay,
like,
okay.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
we've
yeah.
had
Yeah.
like rotate, but
Still
everything.
personal.
Yeah, very. Or like you did the full Romanian beer dinner at House of Brews
yeah.
for
Gotcha.
Beer
Yeah.
Week. So we've catered. Oh, and then we do the. I mean, so what I'm saying is like there's never not a range of food. So like we'll
Right.
do like full German for German Fest, or we'll do Irish
Yeah.
fare for
around St. Patrick's.
There's
Day.
nothing
Speaking my
off the
language
table.
now.
Right.
I mean, there's
Irish fare.
literally, and he does like the traditional stuff. Being
Oh.
from Romania and having
Okay.
like European.
You got my number. Text me
Yeah.
on Irish.
Well,
Irish
we will.
menu.
I think the problem here is in the restaurant industry with that. This is my take on it, but when you go to some of these restaurants and you get like a booklet of their menu and
Yeah.
it's like pages and pages. That's because
You're catering to everyone.
the owners and the management listen to the input from the
Right.
like Susie wants something, and then so
Right.
they added, and you keep adding, and then you kind of lose your focus
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
And,
Cheesecake Factory.
right, basically.
They bring
yeah.
out a phone book.
I mean,
Right.
I don't hate on
So,
my
not
Cheesecake
that we
Factory.
don't love our customers and we take their input and we answer whatever their questions, and a lot of people submit stuff through Square or on all the social media stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like as soon as you start listening and you put everything that people want there, you lose your focus, and it's kind of hard to do on a 12-foot trailer with
Right.
with just like 8 things on the menu, so I
Yeah.
can't really do that. So I have to, there's a lot of things that come into balance,
Yeah.
and also where you go shopping at Restaurant Depot or the Chef Store or whatever,
Yep.
a lot of times they're out of stuff. So then you have to like change up what you're doing
Right.
and like
There is
adapt.
a method to the madness.
Yeah, so it's-
100%.
When someone's like, you should put, or they start, well, actually, if you look at our menu, underneath where our weekly menu, it actually
What
says,
you're gonna say?
don't be a deviant, no substitutions. Because, not to,
It's a dig on my dad. Sorry, Dad.
well, it's,
A deviant.
well,
He likes to make his own menu
yeah,
items because he sees
so
the
like
things
a
and he's like, "Can I
Chipotle
have
or a
a
Subway where like you're give
Right.
me this, give me that. Like we're not like that. So
Just don't do. Well, we make the food. It's so good as is.
Yeah.
We don't sell French fries. Like, sorry,
yeah,
Right.
we don't fry anything yet. Well, we don't fry anything.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't.
We have fryers.
Yeah, but I don't
there's
Never done
enough.
it. There's a lot of people who do that well.
Yeah.
We're not going to touch it. We're not going to touch
Yeah.
barbecue unless we do barbecue. No.
Yeah.
You're going to.
We rather
No, we
You
have
have
to
to.
for April Fool's.
Yeah.
But there's people who do that food well here, and
Right.
we
Yeah.
just go. We respect
Yeah,
them.
I don't
go
do like
that. We
Southern
don't do that.
comfort food and whatever. Like I know where I'm from, and I'm not gonna try to, even
Right.
when we get inquiries about caterings for weddings and stuff, and it's like someone from somewhere was like, "We want Southern food." I was like, "Well,
Then go get a Southern
I give you a
truck.
list of 5 different
Yeah.
great food trucks that do Southern food. Give them a call."
Yeah.
So,
Fly. Is
There
it
is a
showing
fly.
up?
Are you like shivering? I've seen it a few times. We call him the exterminator in our house.
oh,
He
because I
is-
could just crack something. and
Okay, can I tell a weird story?
I think it just we.
Well, it ran away. You said I want to tell a weird story, and it ran away.
All right, we'll go. We'll get back to it. So
Yeah. So,
no,
like
I
I
mean,
said,
once you take your
menu
sip.
editing on parts. I don't usually talk this much.
I know
I'm
he
the one
doesn't.
cooking.
I'm the one talking.
But you got to stay refrained and stay on point. And
Do you ever see those places like your Nico's and your Nick's and your where they serve hamburgers and gyros and cheesesteaks and fish sandwiches
Yeah.
and spaghetti, and
Yeah.
it's like, what is going on?
Okay, so there is a caveat to that because my favorite cuisine of all time is bar food and sushi. I love bar
Sushi's mine.
food. I love bar food. Kind of for that reason, though. Like, you can kind of always find something you're going to like, and it's
True.
always going to have, like, tots or fries on the side. But we love messy, handheld food.
Yeah.
We eat it ourselves. Like, I mean, we don't cook the menu at home, but for the most part, it's everything else that we're either testing to put on the truck or eat because we love local bread with, like, from Normandy's, and we mix it
Right.
with, whatever. And so we always try to source local, and we eat what we like, and it's messy, hand-held, rotating eclectic cuisine is how we say it on the truck.
I
But
like that.
truly, that's what we eat.
I
And-
mean, you could take this logo right here and animate it
oh,
and just say it's rotating. I mean, I'd do it for you.
you would?
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, I'll animate it.
That would be really cool.
Yeah,
It's
just
just
We-
spinning. Yeah.
That was
rotating. Yeah,
inspired
leave
from Billy.
the letters in the middle, but then rotate out all the fork,
Yeah,
you know, kind of thing.
I designed it, and I'm kicking myself because I realized like 2 years later I didn't put an ampersand in the middle of B&G.
I'll
so
do
it's
that
just
for you too.
fabulous. We have to
Rotating,
rebrand.
yeah.
The truck needs a rewrap.
No, but I'm saying I'll get you a nice graphic.
That
We
would
can
be
make
cool.
It, yeah, we'll make
That's
it like
smart. I didn't
yeah,
know about
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Just a GIF for certain things and make it like a little.
Totally.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I run all of our social media, so
Yeah.
you know.
We'll
great.
get in touch.
Great.
Yeah, I do the opening animation for the show.
I'll call your
for
people.
this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call my people. My
He's
people.
right here.
Yeah, call my people.
Hi, it's been there.
He charges a crunch wrap for his work.
That's
Oh,
fair. We have
okay.
one.
That I'll pay.
That is fine.
He's like, I will pay in food. Yeah, so yeah, bar food. I mean, that's cool. I like
Yeah, I
that
mean,
too.
we
like,
love Royal American. Like we go there. We took our
I had
kids
John
since
here.
since
John,
we're
for promoting Johnny's
John.
primarily, his newest spot.
Yes.
But yeah, John
so
Kenny from
good.
Royal American
Yeah.
and Bounty
We did
Bar.
have a burger on for a while.
Yeah.
Which was, I mean, at that point we were literally just slinging crunch wraps and burgers. Like almost everything else on our menu did end up getting ignored. But it would, I mean, to be fair, it was delicious, and we
Yeah.
had. But I required a pretzel bun on it. Yeah.
Dig a pretzel bun.
It came from where we met, and they had a $5 burger special
For lunch.
For lunch.
a half-pound burger.
Meeting up there or meeting
In
down-
Chicago.
In Chicago.
Yeah, but I mean that's crazy
It-
for $5.
for $5.
And
And it had a pretzel bun, and I'll never forget. It was one of the best burgers I've ever had until he made his, and it had the pretzel bun. And once we couldn't source the pretzel bun, like normally and regularly, we had to take it off.
What is the, was it a burger or was it a chicken sandwich that had
a
the
burger.
pretzel bun at Dewclaw Brewing back home, back where I'm from?
Ooh.
Burger.
It was a burger on a pretzel bun
I
as
mean,
well,
you
and it was
can't
incredible.
go
Yeah,
wrong.
when you
It's
said that, I
so
immediately
good.
I was seeing a burger, and I was just like, where did I have that from? And we have a brewery restaurant type thing
Yeah.
up there called Dewclaw. And yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's kind of amazing
good.
what a difference it makes flavor-wise, like the consistency of the bun. My mouth is watering.
well, I mean,
but also the sourdough. I mean, your toppings don't soak into it as much as they would regular
Right.
bread.
right.
So
I'm a weirdo
maintains.
for bread. Like
brioche
how it,
collapses.
Yeah.
Kaiser
We're
rolls,
weirdos
uh,
about our bread. It's
Yeah,
got
that
to be part of the
sponginess, but that's not
sandwich, but not
spongy.
Right.
collapse
Firm.
and taste good on its
Yeah.
own.
But also, I mean, I brought it back a couple of months ago
that's right.
at House of Brews.
It was a
But
one night
but
only.
also when it's on the menu, people just order burgers. So I might as well just be a burger truck.
Right.
right, and
You know,
kinda-
so if it's,
It's
not
the
like
safe
it's
place. Like a wrap
yeah.
and a burger is typically people's safe space.
yeah, I mean, well, what particularly at a brewery? I mean,
Yeah.
a handheld
Right.
anything.
Right.
You know, drink in one hand. You know,
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, but if no, I wouldn't sell any sausages or hot dogs or.
And I love the sausages. That's what I eat on the truck when I work with him.
Yeah.
Every shift for lunch. I do.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe it's the Chicago's
No, I
Cicero
mean,
in me.
yeah, I
I don't
mean-
know, but like
Right.
it.
But we
so good.
also, what you eat at a brewery is like something that pairs
Exactly.
well with the beers.
Yeah.
that's true
Right.
too. And beards and brats and beards. I mean, all that stuff
Yeah.
all goes together.
Yes.
I mean,
And what I didn't understand, like here with the weather, when it gets a little like cooler and colder and stuff, to me that's drinking weather. That's beer. You go
Yeah,
to beer.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then some of these breweries were like empty. There was like no people because it's like too chilly outside. But you know,
We're like, where?
it's so, I
this
know.
is
we're
amazing.
Like, I'm walking around in a t-shirt. I was like, where's everybody? I got food.
We still have our Chicago.
Yeah, I'm
But,
telling you.
not knocking the brewers, but it's just weird that I mean,
yeah, it doesn't
again,
match
maybe
the
it's a-
seasons as much as
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
and maybe it's because they don't have seasons. They only have 2 seasons here.
Yeah.
It's summer
what it-
and little less summer. And then 1 month of winter from February 1st to February 28th, maybe 29th on a leap
That's
year.
my birthday.
And that's it. 28th?
Yeah.
That's my daughter's birthday.
February 28th is
Yeah.
your daughter's birthday?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No, I like to lie to people. This whole show's a sham. These aren't even recording.
honest.
These aren't even
Yakking,
recording. That's
yeah.
all it is.
I'm just surprised it didn't come up in our like 4-hour conversation.
Well, because I don't think I acknowledged her once, you know, like you
no,
were.
you did.
No,
She
I'm
was
just
a
joking,
grader.
yeah.
No, you told me everything.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
everything about
Yeah,
you.
she's typically our one
Oh
person
my
greeting committee, and
gosh.
you know she's
Aw.
with her brother today, and I mean really we have enough people in this
Yeah,
room. We're
that's fair.
okay.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Oh my
yeah,
god, I'm so excited.
Yeah, so,
I love it.
Yep. So the so are you serious?
Are you
no.
saying no?
Pisces.
Pisces. I am
I have
so my
3 of
sign.
them.
You're so lucky.
Wife, son, and daughter are all 3 Pisces.
You're so lucky.
Oh, am I?
You are.
This is
You know
the
what
part
happens
of
when
the.
you get 3
This is-
fish? You know what happens when you get 3 fish together in a tank or a pond? Yeah, flitting
Water.
around.
You
and,
just bring them by water
yeah,
and creativity
flitting around and hitting
happiness.
each other and
I mean,
yeah,
I would want nothing less.
yeah. And then what am I?
I don't know. When's your birthday?
Taurus.
He's a Taurus.
yeah.
Pisces and Taurus pair well.
Yeah.
See?
But I'm just sitting there admiring the beauty.
I know.
I'm like, this is
We are
such a
beautiful
great
people.
this is such a great life. Look at this beautiful pond and look at my family.
You
and then they
do.
go,
And then they splash
And then
you
I go
with
like this.
water. Like,
In the clouds.
And then I go-
Not in the water.
and then I go like this, and then I go, enough! And then they all scatter.
Yeah, it's true.
And then I'm like, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at all that. They start going, because they fight. The 3 of them
Sure.
love to fight.
yeah, sure.
And I'm just not really, I mean, I prefer not to at all
I
times.
mean, but I also
hear
will
you.
stand up for my Pisces. I mean,
Well,
I
yeah.
got you, girl.
Well, we're at the halfway point. I know we want to try the food, and what you wanted to do was make sure that when we were trying the food, I also got a chance to talk to the other half of the
Operation.
operation.
Sure.
So, do you want to take your leave of me after I've pitched
I
you
can
off
take my
and,
leave of absence.
you
yes.
know,
You guys
lied to
can
you
eat the
about
food.
my daughter's birthday and everything,
Right.
and then just
I'm just gonna go figure that out right now. I'm gonna go tag with your wife and go give me your daughter's number, and we'll just go chat.
hey, are you really a
Are you
Pisces?
really a Pisces? Your birthday February 28th. No,
She's
you guys can have the food. So we have a crunch wrap for you.
yes,
Yeah.
Which is the second time you've tried it.
yes. So she was like,
Right.
"Do you want to act
I
like
was
you've
like,
never
so-
tried it before?" I was like, "I'm not gonna." I like to be honest, you know, except for daughter's birthdays. I like to be a very honest person. So I was like, I will admit I tried it because he wouldn't let me leave without one. He's like, "Do you want?"
But
one?"
I
you
didn't
have
know-
to. You're like, take all this food.
I didn't know you weren't supposed to try
Well,
it. though.
it's
That's
okay.
what I said.
It's
like,
okay.
oh,
But it was a kind of like, you know, like the little dinner rush, and I was just like,
He was making
crunch
them, he
wrap
was
is
With Grandma
just-
cooking.
Cheryl being like, what do you want?
She was so sweet
She's
too.
the best.
I swear to God, she looked so familiar to me.
Really?
I could not
She
be.
used to drive an ambulance for like
Oh, that's
28
right.
years or
That's
something
gotta
like
be
that.
it.
Yeah.
That's gotta be it.
She has like an
we didn't get
unforgettable
into
face.
that. We didn't get into that too deep, but I swore I knew her from somewhere.
She's our neighbor, and she
Okay.
literally, she's the sweetest woman of all time. She submitted a form on our website and was like, "Hey, it's crazy Grandma Cheryl from down the street. Can I work with you?" And we're like, "Just come
Yeah.
ask
I mean,
us.
she
We
works
see you all
one
the
day on
time."
Well, actually,
Well, no, she
some
helps
days
out.
are like at low tide because it's so close.
Oh, and the
Yeah.
girls. So she's
But-
not a grandma. Just
Yeah,
the
she's
girls,
not a grandma.
Like call her Grandma Cheryl, and they call her
Aw, that's
Uncle
sweet.
Dan. Like everyone is a family member to us, truly, because we love our community. We love the people we work with. After most of the time, our community becomes people we work with, so it truly just is.
But I will tell you,
blend.
portion-wise, I did take
Oh,
it
yeah.
home, and I split those, and we had 4. We had 4 of
Oh,
them,
nice.
and whole family got to try
That's
it.
impressive.
And it was decent. I mean, we wanted to try it. I didn't want to sit there and eat too much of it, so that when we had this episode, I'm just like, you know, I'm good. You know, like I wanted to make sure I had a taste, that had
Barf.
essence of what it is.
Yeah.
And and so I mean, we all tried it. I mean, little one, she liked it. My son liked it.
Yeah.
The only thing was when it got down to the kind of slaw, the kind of
The cabbage.
cabbage.
That's
she
when
was like,
people get caught up the most.
yeah,
on
when
the
when she
slaw.
had eaten the all the good stuff out of it, and that was kind of left in the corner, she was just like,
I'm good.
I'm not
Yeah.
really good with that. And I said, I'll eat it.
I think people get afraid of the word slaw because I feel like it's a macaroni and cheese situation. Like everyone has their preferences of like
True.
the way they
True,
like
true, true.
their slaw, and
What's-
we're like, it's part of the crunch. It's vinegar based. It's not your
Yep.
creamy like blah, blah, blah. So there's a little bit of a spiel when people ask like what's in it, and we're
Yeah.
like, well, one, you could read the menu, but since we're talking, I'll just tell you what's in it. And if you're questioning about slaw, like usually I know what people are gonna ask.
Yeah, you're gonna order without slaw. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
We just
there for
double
the
the meat.
crunch, and to replace warm lettuce, basically.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's
you
got
know,
that
like,
acidity to break
Well,
the
also
fat.
cabbage holds up better than
Exactly,
lettuce.
that's
I
what
mean,
he thought,
really,
too.
honestly.
Yes.
Well, then let's do a quick clock wipe, whamp, like that,
Yep.
and then when it happens, we'll have somebody else here.
It's true.
Not as great to
Magic
look
of
at. I'm just going to
television.
go ahead and put that out there, but
I
still.
think you are.
I don't know. I mean, the socks, though.
It's the bucket hat for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, clock wipe time. Boop. And just like that, they swapped out. It's like a magic trick.
Oh.
Yeah. So this here is Dan Xeller with an X. But it's not where you think. No, I'm just joking. Could you imagine? Like, where the hell else is it, Ben?
That marks the spot.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Xan.
So Dan, we brought in, as we were explaining before that quick little wipe, he is the other half of the kind of like cooking the food kind of thing. And she wanted to make sure that we brought you on as well.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I'm thinking the first half would be me, and then I'll swap out with Dan. And Dan has this eclectic mix of things going on. He mentioned my mug up here from Liv Smith, courtesy she had went to the Gay Dolphin, but yet he looks like he got his outfit from places like that, like beachside, like, you know, Finn's or all these places that you see on the way to Myrtle. The bucket hat with hot dogs,
Yep.
and the Braised and Glazed patch on it,
Yep.
and then your South Carolina Shrimpers Association and Ponderosa Steakhouse.
Yep.
It's so neat. But these socks, the
Patch Whiskey, local artist. Does a lot of the graffiti murals in town.
The girl from Pitch a Friend Charleston,
Mm-hmm.
she's friends with the guy from Bearded, and Bearded, they want to get Patch on here
Yep.
for me, and I cannot wait to meet him. I am fascinated by
He's
that
a
graffiti
really
work.
cool guy, really down to earth guy, and insanely talented, and a friend of Charleston.
Yeah,
I mean, he loves to be accessible.
EMS, I come off the crosstown up 26, and I see that right there, where just before where old, what is it? Not Tide. The one brewery that shut down used to be on the.
Oh,
on the side
Tradesman.
there. Tradesman.
Yeah.
Right before that, you see all of his artwork right there.
Yeah,
on
the
that,
old
and-
Spoleto building.
Oh my gosh, it is wonderful. I'm such a sucker for cartoon and cartoon characters, and it's just the neatest thing ever. So I can't wait to have him on here. I want to see if I can con him into giving me just like one little small thing to put on the set. Just FYI.
I have one of his spray cans that he did art on, and I absolutely treasure it forever.
Well, he could
is so
probably
cool.
leave one of the socks over
Yeah.
there. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just hang it over the side there, like like my teenagers do at home.
So he comes
Unwashed.
in and he's like, what's that? I'm like, well,
it kind of smells.
I can sign it for you too.
yeah, who's signing my artwork? Who's signing my intellectual property? So obviously you have a history in the culinary stuff with all your name tags and different things like that.
Well, my culinary history is actually kind of bizarre, in which I was the gaffer and grip for a television show on the Food Network, or
Okay.
that cooking show that's popular, for 127 episodes, and was an Emmy participant for the last season,
Nice.
and was also their set photographer. So I had never photographed food in my life. I had been a professional photographer, but I shot people and documentary style stuff. And I was a regular at House of Brews and was ordering their food every Friday night. I had my son with me. I would have my son's best friend with me, and was racking up a pretty, substantial bill on Friday nights. And we had always joked about coming to help out. I had never cooked in this capacity or helped
Right.
out in this capacity, but working in photo and TV and film, you have to have 17 different jobs and
Right.
look 14 moves ahead. And I thought, oh, well, this could be fun. And it was
I
completely
can stop spending so much on the food.
correct. I can just steal it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
One for me, one for you,
so
customer.
we gave it a trial period, and there was definitely a learning curve. There's a ballet on the truck, being Adrian mentioned earlier
Yeah.
that it's only 12 feet. And,
Yes, and only
I'm
about.
not a small guy, and we have gotten it down now where we can kind of know where each other is on the
your
truck.
spatial awareness.
Sometimes
for each
we crash into each other, you know, but
Yeah.
it was great. And then that same year, it also turned out that I was their #1 customer, that I had bought actually that much food.
That's
actually a true story.
That's true.
That's
story.
really cool.
So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to work off this bill because this is a lot of money.
You don't know. You two crash into each other, and you can create something totally. You got your slaw in my feta. You got your feta in my slaw.
Yeah.
You know, like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Exactly. So it was something that was way out of my comfort zone, and I really took to it. I had to slow myself down. I'm very much anxious and wanting to be 100 miles an hour at all times, where you can't be that on a food truck because A, you're going to overheat, and B, you're going to end up dropping the food, which some crunch wraps and some quesadillas did get loose a few times, and we know now that we need to pump the brakes
Slow
a little
down.
bit.
I mean, but
a little
like,
bit.
slow it down. This man's as cool as the other side of the pillow.
I know.
He don't
I'm
give a shit.
gonna get his pulse here in a second.
I know, right? He's just.
Well, no, I'm letting you.
He's like, I don't.
I'm letting
We got a
you tell
medic
your-
anywhere?
Paramedic.
Yeah, get him his little finger BP.
Yeah, one of those,
pulse oximeter right in here. Yeah, everything.
But it's I've been with the company 2 years now, and
gotcha.
Adrian, we missed his anniversary.
that's fine.
Well, no, he mentioned it
Twice.
He is employee of the month, though.
Yeah, every month.
Every month.
Yeah.
You keep pushing out grandma.
As
there.
long as I
She's all
show up,
mad.
you know, it's like it's a done deal.
Great. She's gonna knife you.
But it's been it's really been an amazing experience for me, and it's allowed me to grow with the company, and that's
Fantastic.
and that's really what's been great.
I want to try this crunch wrap.
Yeah,
Gotta.
go ahead.
Still warm.
Is this?
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah, she made it hot. So this right here, let's go ahead and try and get a little look on that. I mean, you're seeing it on the screen right now also from the food truck. You got to see how it was prepared, but this is also what we were talking about with the slaw. And then he does have the little tostada, the little
Tostada, and
crunchy
some
layer in the middle,
cheese and
cheese.
a little sauce.
I have had it before, and I'm having it again. And it's just as good as I remember. I love it. I absolutely do. The vinegar-based slaw is just such a great, what do they say? It brightens up things. It livens up things.
Right.
Like vinegar, when used in the right way, was not too overpowering, just is such a...
Makes
It
everything
mocks a
pop.
citrusy aspect that just kind of brightens everything up, and it's so nice. That acidic-y kind of thing, I love it every time. And it goes with this because, yeah, your meat's amazing, but I think it would be tough to kind of slog through a bunch of beef.
Yeah, and so that's why we like it. When people try to order without slaw, we got to reassure them like it's not your traditional slaw. And I do have most of the time lettuce on there. I could put lettuce on there for them because you need a little bit of balance. Otherwise, just like one note and.
But then you got to remind them, like, hey, you need to come back and get this, like, soon.
Right.
And enjoy it because
Right.
lettuce doesn't hold up. Sweetie pea?
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to give the rest to my wife. I'm going to take one more bite. I'm going to give the rest to her because...
Taylor had mentioned earlier about, you know, even though we say don't be a deviant, no substitutions, we do try to accommodate every customer. And one
Right.
thing we've started doing now is doing a gluten-free version
Yeah.
of that crunch wrap where we take the hard shell tostada and just put everything on that. And it's become hugely popular. And people look at you first like, what? How is this going to be good? And they come back. They're like, that was amazing. Thank you. And now, you know, we have people who have legitimate gluten allergies and stuff like that that come to us just for those items.
Yeah, and it's a thing that they can order at most places too. When you go to places like Rio Chico or anything like that, they do make a dish that is served on the hard, flat shell, but I don't know what it's called.
So there is a tostada.
Is that what they just call it? It's like you got your tacos, burritos, and then
Yeah,
your
a
tostadas.
tostada, but then there's it's a sope. SOPE. Sope.
Gotcha.
But That's more. It's a little slightly thicker, and it's usually deep fried, and it's kind of got a pocket in there, like in like Latin America, you have a pupusa, it's called.
Okay.
But and you load everything. It's usually like beans on the bottom, then some kind of protein, everything on top. So it's a little messy to eat, but
The wife is leaned back in the chair.
Close your eyes and stick her head at me.
You're gonna have to just spray that whole table down when you're done.
She's just leaned back in the chair.
Yeah.
Okay, she's got her legs
grab the
Yeah.
folded up. It's so good. I love. But see, we are a foodie family as well. I mean, if you look at me, you can totally tell. But I do love food. When I was a kid, I had moments of picky eating, I guess. But like after I turned, I want to say maybe 16, like my palate just went, I want to try it all, and it's very weird that did happen to me, but it totally did. Oh, okay. Well, you got the pita rounds too. I mean,
All right, so I just added on the menu.
I got into one of these last night, and it was ugly.
So I'll make one for my. All right,
it's a good thing nobody was around.
So now this is
smoked eggplant dip.
eggplant dip,
Yeah.
or they
Charred
call
eggplant. So baba ganoush is
Baba
known,
ganoush.
or
Now.
salata de vinata in Romanian. So actually, this is my
Gotcha.
dad's recipe, but we do not use tahini. So there is tahini in this.
Oh,
We
okay.
usually, and there's like Greek yogurt and stuff. So
But in
altered it.
Romania, they don't.
You don't. You make like a homemade mayonnaise base that
Got you.
And also, it's very technical. Dan,
Wilma,
What do I need?
do you want?
we got a.
Oh yeah. I mean, I gotta eat, right?
You gotta snack before you
Present. What?
Also, every like house that really does baba ganoush, it looks like a cleaver, but it's made out of wood.
Okay.
Because when you you char the eggplant and you let it steam and you peel it off, if you try to cut it or chop it with metal, it oxidates and it turns really dark. So everybody has on a cutting board like a wooden cleaver, and that's how you chop
That's
it up.
neat, man. I did not know that.
That's cool.
So cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers, friend.
Cheers, y'all. Okay.
Wow. So
Yeah.
So is that like what is that like a sun-dried tomato olive oil? What is the oil? What is the oil?
No,
going
the
with that?
oil. So it's just extra virgin olive oil and a little smoked paprika on it.
Smoked
but
paprika, that's-
on the pita itself. But
Oh, that's so good.
But really, the charred eggplant that has 5 ingredients in it.
So good. I love it.
So
I cannot recommend that enough.
No.
I mean, I'm a hummus fan to the core, but I would eat the heck out of that.
So the hummus is like one of the number one thing that we get asked to be brought back.
Okay.
But it stays on the menu for so long. I feel like I have to take it off, so I could add some other stuff. But
Right.
it usually comes back a couple times a year.
Gotcha.
The dips have been a huge hit, and it's great for people who aren't sure if they're committed to, a crunch wrap or a kefta kebab or a chicken Caesar wrap, which are larger shareable items.
Mm-hmm.
But charred onion dip,
Oh, really?
whipped feta. I mean, these are things that are like,
When I could get some good smoked whitefish, or and I do a smoked fish dip or smoked salmon dip.
I love salmon.
I mean, we always put the lid underneath the dip and say, the lid's there in case you can't finish it, and we'll have people come up and order another one.
Wow.
to take
Knowing that
home
they're
and
going to
stuff.
take that one
Yeah.
home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like,
Yeah.
I love dips. I love sauces and dips.
Me too.
And
Sauces and dip.
There's that New York.
there it is. But they're great because,
Ask him to say water.
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 It's water.
Water.
No.
Water? You say water?
Yeah.
See, they say water in Baltimore where I'm from, but I never did. And it's so funny because they go, "You don't sound like you're from Baltimore," and I was like, "Because I was taught English, and then I chose to speak it." Now, but it's years of public speaking, performing, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's your newscaster voice.
We're working on it.
yeah, is that what it is?
Your regional dialect, if you will.
Yes, yes. The thing for me is when I go home, and I'm sure it happens to all of you. When you go home, it takes me about 3 to 4 days back here to kind of lose that accent, because I'll go to my neighborhood little dive bars and just get to talking to people and just, hey man, so you grew up around here? Yeah, you know, and they're like, so whereabouts you grow up there? I'm like, oh, down the street, you know, and it just gets all marble mouthy and weird, but I used to say ass instead of ass. Ass.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, don't be such an asshole, you know, and just, it's so weird. Everybody shamed me. My own son goes, can I say it? Which when my kids say, can I say it, they're asking for permission to cuss. Right. And usually it's not like they're going to go off with F-bombs, but they go, can I say it? And I'm like, what you got? And he goes, why do you say, like I say ass, but you say ass? And I'm like, it's where I'm from, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he was like 5 years old, busting my chops, 7 years old. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
It happened today.
Yeah.
today.
It happened today to us.
Yeah. But it wasn't.
It wasn't accent related, but Lily
yeah.
said funky. She
Yeah.
didn't say the end.
She couldn't say, yeah.
My son.
She's like, why is this fucking? And we're like, what'd she say? Like,
My son was listening to
again.
Uptown Funk, and he was like, I like that song, but not the cuss word one. And I was like, you really think he's saying Uptown Funk? Like, that's funny as hell, man. Like, on the radio, he's just like, fuck you up. Uptown, fuck you up. I'm like, wow. It went from like a funky song to like a, you know, a freaking West Side Story shit going on, right?
Like, keep the knife down, okay?
Right.
well, when I go back home, the A comes out.
Yeah.
The sausage.
Oh, got you.
Chicago, like that kind of
Chicago.
stuff. So I start noticing it more at friends when they say it. So
Or like ours is like, did you eat? No, Jew. Like it's.
yeah, did you eat? No, Jew.
Jew.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I grew up in Albany, New York, but I also grew up in Long Island, New York. And then I went to school in Rochester, New York. So I get this very weird hybrid. But if I go back to Long Island for any long period of time, I sound like I'm from the South Bronx. Like,
That's wild. Long Island.
Yeah.
Such weird to put that emphasis. Like your lawn is the first.
Yeah.
Island is the second half. You know, it's like, that's neat. But I definitely want to have a little bit more Baba Ganoush while we're still rolling.
Please
But
do.
basically, your ideas. Oh, there's so much more in there. I didn't even get a look at that.
Yeah, it's
I was being
8
nice because I
ounces.
thought it was only like maybe like 4 or 6 slices.
No.
8-ounce container.
No, I'm talking about the pitas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Two big thick pitas.
Oh, it's so
Should we
good.
pass them back there?
Yeah, would you like to try some?
There's no
Nothing. I told them what your food allergies are, huh?
Yeah.
And they said,
I mean, there's Greek yogurt in it, but there's.
yeah, she loves Greek yogurt. She likes a gyro if they don't do the feta. I mean, she loves tzatziki sauce. She loves all that stuff, so she's not afraid of food, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's beers too. I mean, when she drinks her first beer, she gets real splotchy on the face, and then when she powers through, like by the second or third beer, it's all gone.
Yep.
But it's like sulfa drugs. They made her like welt up and stuff.
Yeah.
How is it? Huh?
Wine too, right? Like
Yep,
the
wine.
sulfites
Is
and wine.
it sulfite?
She gets.
Now, I don't know if you saw on Coach Chef Frank, I had said, I was like, she found out she was allergic to wine, you know, while taking communion because she the devil. It's so good.
Yeah, it really, I mean, when you try to explain it to people, because people are used to baba ganoush, you know, as like hard chopped, you know, eggplant and vegetables and all that stuff. And when you explain, but it's in like a dip form, and they're like, huh? I'm like, just try it, you know.
It kills me. The name kills me because I'm a huge fan back in the day of MXC,
Oh.
which was a comedy
We were
show.
just talking about it.
We are big fans.
2003 or
And every single episode, there was somebody with the last name Baba Ganoush.
Yep.
It was always like, coming up, we got Ricky Baba Ganoush, and there was always a Baba Ganoush in every episode.
I have a really fun story about that show, but I'll share it off air because I don't want to take up all the time.
All right.
But-
Well, I mean, why not?
yeah,
So you just
Kenny.
hit the hour mark. Now you got
What was
like
it?
7 more hours.
Kenny and who was the other guy?
Was Kenny Blankenship?
Guy
and Guy
Ladouche.
Ladouche.
Guy Ladouche, Kenny Blankenship. and the captain.
Yeah.
You know, and then, but the two hosts were Kenny Blankenship
And Guy Ledouche.
No, Guy Ledouche
No,
was the
he was
little
the
guy.
commentator.
He's
He was
the
the guy in the
commentator.
field.
He was the little guy who was like, he had the safari hat and
Oh,
everything.
yes.
He was the one who would interview people on the side. Guy Ledouche.
was-
God dang. Something Powers, right? No?
Oh, man.
Kenny Blankenship. You looking it up for me, honey?
Yeah, she's credit.
Awesome. You're awesome.
I love that show.
Yeah, that
like,
was the best. Just taking old footage of this old game show called Takeshi's Castle. And I had seen the
That's-
original show.
really?
I
Yeah.
have also seen the
I
original.
had seen the original show, and it was jarring to hear nobody speak like how they speak. It was
But
like
there was one American.
yes,
who
the
went
big
to
the big white guy, the
yes.
former wrestler
Yes.
or whatever. Yeah, he was a wrestler over there, and they
Yes.
hired him to be one of the guys who gets to push people around.
Vic Romano.
Vic
Vic
Romano.
I know.
Yes.
And-
Yeah, Vic
yeah.
Romano, and then it was Kenny Blankenship, and Kenny Blankenship was always like they always made him a doofus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he was always like,
was like-
The captain's name was Captain Tennille.
Captain
That's right.
Tennille.
So my third grade teacher went on sabbatical to Japan
Yes.
and brought back a VHS cassette
Oh.
of the show from Japan that she recorded off, and it had all the commercials included in it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And we'll never forget that there was a commercial for a Mega Man Nintendo game that wasn't being released in the States. And if we were good in class, we would see like 10 minutes of this show, and we would come absolutely unglued every time they would roll that TV on that cart into the room. And we would go berserk because we would get to watch this show. And then sure enough, it was on, what, Spike TV?
Spike TV.
Spike,
It was
yeah.
originally it was
late night.
originally-
A lot of you
Yeah, it
youngsters
was
don't know about Spike
Well,
TV.
It was something for a small second before Spike, but then it got rebranded as Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but yeah. No, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it.
But
'Cause
I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
I
they're
loved it.
parodying this show, and I used to have the VHS cassette still, and I
Of the
it got-
original
of the
Japanese-
original
oh.
of the original. And
Kenny
it was,
Blankenship's painful elimination of the day.
it was so brutal.
Oh, it was the
mean-
best. They always anytime somebody got scorpioned or folded like a lawn chair, they would replay it over and over and over again.
First into just like dirty mud.
But I mean, you
water,
know the
like-
water that they're falling is only
Yeah.
this
They
deep.
they were trying to like have a smile because that was the culture. Don't show pain, don't show weakness, and you clearly this person just broke their jaw.
Well,
And
I
they're like,
still
"Yay."
watch some stuff on Instagram from these Japanese shows where like a person walks into an elevator and they push a button and the floor drops out.
Oh, yeah.
And it just takes slow-mo picture of them falling and they end up in like a
What was it?
tub of Vaseline.
G4.
That's
G4,
right, okay.
the
G4, the
gaming
gaming
was-
network.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it
yeah.
had Attack of the Show, and
Oh,
that was where we
yeah.
were introduced to the beautiful Olivia Munn.
Oh, that's
She was the
right.
co-host on
oh
that.
my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who she was, and she showed up on Attack of the Show.
Yep.
She was such a beautiful little nerd, and then she just, I mean, gosh, she's been in everything. I mean, she was an X-Man. She was,
She's the original streamer.
yeah, it's true. I mean, back in the day. Yep. So yeah, I mean, my knowledge of TV is disgusting.
Hey,
You
I
could just
mean,
tell. You could just tell I was a very. I mean, I always say this is the this is the body that Snacks and TV built. I was gonna get a shirt made with that.
We'll actually sometimes watch it on the truck. if it's
Cartoons,
like-
Yeah.
Snacks and cartoons. built this.
So our squares, so it's iPad, and I have like Sling TV, and we watch like original Bob Barker, like
Oh yeah,
Price
yeah,
is Right.
decades.
Price
The
is
Price is Right
Right,
decades.
and
Jim.
like
Bob
there's
Ross.
we watch Bob
Oh, yeah,
Ross
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then customer comes interrupts and I was like, "What do you want?"
I know.
It's a hard gear switch.
No, but you minimize the screen and then they hear the ding ding for the ding, ding, and they're like, "Oh my God, is this Price is Right?" And they end up watching while they wait for
Yeah.
the food. So
I was in a hospital the other day, and one of the machines was at the VA. One of the machines was like, and it sounded like the wheel, and I was just like. I was like, it sounds like you're spinning the big wheel and the Price is Right. And everybody stops and they're like, it does. And I wonder if I've just changed everything about
now,
that place.
and they were like, "Man, that guy
like,
came in here and he just talked about the wheel. That's all they think about."
Yep. Meanwhile, don't make our monitors sound like that. I'm too busy going, doesn't this sound like person's flatline?
Yeah.
Person's dead. I'm like, but didn't it sound just like,
$1.
oh, shit.
$1.
Dude, as long as they kiss you on the cheek,
Oh, yeah. Right. Or if you're Richard Dawson on Family Feud, they
Oh,
full on
yeah.
make out
Kissed
with
them,
you.
yeah.
God, he
He's
kissed.
on there, yeah.
Yeah. I love that stuff. I love
Yeah.
all that old stuff. I wanted to be a game show host when I was a kid. I really did. I wanted to.
Hey,
But, so I used to.
you could add a segment here.
I used to. I used to take. Actually, we do have a game to play. I
Oh,
took
that's right.
would take my big wheel and I would turn it upside down, and I took pieces of tape and I put all the prices from the Price is Right wheel, and then kids would spin it.
That's a pretty thick wheel. That makes sense.
Yeah, they would spin it, and then we'd see what it would land on. And I actually used to know them by heart, and I roughly still do. I know it's 75, 55. I know it's 55, 75. Then I know the top goes 85, 10, and then I know $5, 15, or $15, 5.
Oh, those
I used
are
to
the
know
ones in
all of them
green,
by
yeah.
heart. Yeah, yeah. The green spots are 15 and 5, and then the
15 and
dollar.
5, yeah.
We need to get you on there.
Yeah, I mean, I was a
Holy
huge fan.
smokes.
Yeah.
Huge fan. Yep.
Any strategic.
So when I would watch it slow down, and based on where it slowed down, I was like, well, that's 35 cents, and it would land, and everybody thought I was like, you know, Asperger's or high functioning autistic, but I was like, no, it's just watching it, you know? That guy who beat the crap out of Press Your Luck, it was like, if I were old enough, I'd have done that, you know? I used to know where the whammies were and stuff.
But think
Yeah.
about it. If you
That's like counting cards, man.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
But think about it. If you were sick and had to stay home from school, it was a can of
Right.
fake ginger ale, chicken noodle soup out of the can, and Price is Right.
Mine was flat Coke and Price is Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was like the Spanish channel soap operas where all the ladies would come out, and I didn't know what they were talking
And
about.
the horse took care of them.
Yeah.
It's like the nurse is here, bring her in.
I love it when it devolves into beautiful chaos.
This is what the
Like-
truck is
No,
like.
truly, this is like it's actually Snackin Yakkin.
And
love
this is
it.
exactly what the
Over
truck
a
is like.
loud hood that's just hood, and
Yeah.
then you're like, you have customers. They're like, can I have a
And I'm half deaf as it is, and we have
We just
have
eat-
house music blasting next to me,
I play music. Huh?
and people have to stand 8 feet away from the window and be like,
Yeah.
I would like a crunch wrap, please. And I'm like, please just scream at me. Like
at me.
childhood issues, work them out on me right now because I cannot hear a word you're saying.
It's true.
Like I'm not taking offense. Just please yell
Yeah.
at me.
no, most of the time I don't look at people when I take orders. It's just one ear.
Yeah, you stick
Yeah.
it
I
out the
stick my
window.
head all the way out, and it's one ear, and they're always like, and I'm like,
You're not gonna
"Can you
hurt our
point to the menu?
feelings.
I have
I'm just gonna
no
get one of
idea
those
what you're
horns that they used to use, you know, like
What was it?
what do you
Mozart, or
say,
Beethoven?
you know,
Beethoven
like-
or Mozart had the horn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
And then it was, and then you like go gadget neck,
Yes.
you know, just have that extended neck.
Yeah. Oh God,
Yeah.
8-hour shift. I'm like, why does my neck hurt? Because I've been sticking it out
You
at a
have no
90-degree
idea.
angle. You know,
It's
at
true.
like what?
This is like a whole nother segment. It's just like the issues and diaries of like keep taking orders on a food truck.
Yeah, well, he did bring up a point that we're gonna make a bingo card
that's
for. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but he's like, "Don't bring it." Of like what customers say, and if you know, and then
We'll
you.
give you a short list.
When Carrie gave birth to Bridget, they had a bingo card on the other side of the wall for different things about pregnancies. So if there was a breech or there was that was one of the things they did to pass the time. Well, I would bring patients through interfacility transfers from say St. Francis to downtown. People, you know, mag drips and they're in labor and everything. So I saw that and I was like, that's really funny. And they told me all about it and everything. So then Bridget was born emergency C-section because she raised Carrie's blood pressure so high. She wanted to stroke her out. So they went in and got her. And I come up to the counter after everything. I go, did you have this on your bingo card? And they were like, bingo card? We know nothing
boy.
about a bingo card. And I'm like, ladies, I was like, let me reintroduce myself. I said, 4 days ago, I brought a girl in here. I said, do you remember? And I said, and she, you know, we were suspected preeclampsia. And she go, oh my God, yeah. I said, okay. So did you get emergency C-section on your bingo card yet? And she was like, sadly, yes. And I was like, oh, because I was going to ask if I could exit out, you know, can I mark it, you know? But it was really, I mean,
I mean,
what
gotta
you do to pass the
you
time.
know?
Exactly, what you do. So basically, like what I like to ask everybody, and I mean, you've been doing this since 2021, as you say. So, I mean, 5 years, you know what your path is and everything like that. But what you want to keep going the way you're going? You want to see this, see that, like expand into more of a truck situation? What would you see for yourself as like kind of like a let's manifest it by speaking about it? What would you like to see kind of go on for Braised and Glazed?
In the near future.
Sure, near or distant. I mean, however, you're going to be around for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with young kids, this has allowed me to be, part of their life more ways than I could, be. Prior to this, I was waking up at 5 a.m. just so I could drive downtown and miss traffic and then come back, and I'd miss them because they're, so I'm going to, keep going the same path. I mean, I love our customers and I love the places we go to now. We kind of like figured out what's good for our business for us, what's not, what works on the menu, what doesn't. And, like in the near future, I also talk about I have some family in Colorado, maybe the Durango area, maybe when it's, full summer here, maybe go do a Braised and Glazed pop-up there for a few months.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
So actually we're going middle of August. We're going there for a week or so. I got to scope out some commissary kitchens there.
Very cool. See?
The kids are still goal. Yeah. But I don't think a brick and mortar is in order just yet. I mean, like I said, we've had friends who've had brick and mortars, and we see what, and just like you can name places that have been, 3 times over.
Yeah, they seem like they flip a little faster.
Yeah, and I think, the way it's easy to do another truck or, or find more of a permanent basis,
right.
But until then, I
see if one of your
think
family members up in Colorado want to go ahead and franchise one out.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. I mean, you just tell them what you want. You tell them how you do it.
Well, yeah, I had to go there and, share recipes.
There's absolutely no way that's going.
No, it would be us going there, live there for the summer.
Got you.
Because the girls are out of school, and then she could work remote and stuff like that.
Okay,
so
okay.
That's a possibility. But in the meantime, I don't foresee anything change, but just keep on rotating our menu and just
new things from our relationship.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. You just keep doing what you're doing. I feel the same way. I feel like my show's where it wants to be. Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
I mean, obviously you're gonna tweak certain things,
things here and there, yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, and as stuff breaks down all the time, like I'm constantly trying to fix stuff with all the potholes in Charleston, maybe a different trailer or maybe a different, something, but I like being mobile, and I think it allows us to be in a lot of places where we never thought we could be, and and instead of just building something and hoping they'll come, I'll come to you and
there you go.
serve you there.
And you hope to be with this guy.
I could be in the worst mood of my life, and when I step foot on that truck, I am in the greatest mood. Now it depends on, it might take a little while to warm up, but he's gonna bust my chops no matter what. And I love that because it's kind of like my safe place,
Sure.
where I can go and we can talk about serious things, but we can also joke about everything. And I'll tell that to anyone who listened to me about it. I absolutely have never not once wanted to go to work in the 2 years I've been on this truck.
Fantastic.
I really love it. And I would like, for me personally, I would like to do some more collaborations with the brand. I work on shrimp boats and I pick oysters semi part-time
Gotcha.
when I have the chance, and we've talked about doing seafood pop-ups. We've talked about doing more dinners along the lines of his Romanian pop-up. And those are things that you can do very easily because you go to the location. The location doesn't have to come to you.
Right.
So you're not forcing what you're doing on anybody. They have to choose. They buy a ticket. So they know what they're getting into.
Yep.
Those are things that that are motivating to me, and just, staying out of the clouds. We're happy with what we're doing, and the people seem to be happy, and we're always looking for more feedback about what we can do better, but at the same time, there's no need to reinvent the wheel.
Love it. You guys are the best, man. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
hanging
having
out.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Actually, go ahead and squeeze in here too, Taylor.
coming.
Scoot on over. She could probably fit right here. And I don't want to end the show without you on screen too. So everybody, there we go. Look at that. This was Braised and Glazed. Please, where can they find you on social media?
Well, considering I manage the social
There you go.
you can find us at Braised Glazed on both Facebook and Instagram, and I promise I will try to update our website better with our menu and our locations. It changes a lot. Our menu rotates bi-weekly, monthly, depends on what everyone loves. But we also would love to hear what you miss. What do you like to see on our truck, and what could influence some of the things that we love to make and eat? But yeah, follow us, comment, come to our chili dog
Eating
eating
contest.
contest at the Low Tide Carnival.
Okay.
Yeah, and
June 27th.
June 27th.
June 27th.
And
Your episode won't be out before then, but I will plug it on the social media.
yeah,
And then when they see it, they'll realize,
Right.
you know.
what they missed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be wild.
So it's at
Braised and Glazed.
Braised and Glazed.
Yeah, or
A-N-D,
Yes.
Braised and Glazed.
Yes. Or Braised and Glazed SC.
Okay. Depending on if you're on. Oh, okay. That's
Right,
the
'cause-
website.
Yeah, but our
Yeah.
handles
And then,
on social.
so you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram.
That's it.
Okay, just those two.
I
Yeah.
need to X out the Twitter on our truck.
Well, it's
Because
X.
it'll be X.
Yes, and,
Right.
and please don't confuse us with a restaurant that closed down in 2019 in New Zealand.
Right. Who was called? Braised and
Because that
Glazed.
has happened.
Yeah.
That has happened.
So you saw the social media handles flew across the screen. I'll put them back one more time. Here they are. And follow them there. And also, thank you so much for being a guest. I hope you enjoy. I mean, there's going to be so many different clips, so much funny stuff to probably put on the social media.
So much editing.
so much
I
editing.
feel
Yeah.
so bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's a fun afternoon. I mean, when we get a chance, when I have one episode to record, I love when they go like this. I really
Yeah.
do.
I mean, hopefully this inspires more guests. This worked out.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
I mean, I peanut galleryed pretty hard. Sorry.
yeah, but who? Yeah.
Backseat
So-
driver, peanut gallery. It's, you know,
Same.
semantics.
Can
right?
opener.
I am a Pisces.
I bet you I caught that. I wonder if I caught that on the mics. I bet you
Oh,
I did.
it echoed like
I'm
through.
sorry.
No, it's fine. It'll be fun. It spiked. Yeah, I thought so. So anyway, you're fine. Anyway, so thank you for snacking and yakking with us, and I will see you next week, and they will see you out on the parts of Charleston. Please visit them, enjoy their food. It is everything I said it was and more. And Carrie ate the rest of the crunch wrap, so I have nothing to come back to.
She ate
I
the
took
eggplant
3
too.
bites and she destroyed it. So thanks a lot. I guess I'll have some more baba ganoush. All right, love you
It's
guys.
just fun to say about.
Bye. It's so fun to say baba ganoush.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, follow, and share. And we'll see you back here next week for some more Snackin' and Yakkin.